Alrighty guys, what is going on? Welcome back. What a beautiful, beautiful day. Oh, watch out fellas, watch out fellas. Right here, you know what this is? This is Pinterest. Pinterest is a very, very dangerous thing. But anyway, getting back on the Peterbilt project here, boys. Let's see what kind of damage we can do today. Got some guys forming up the wall over here, the Great Wall of China. They're forming up the wall. All right, let's uncover this beast. Also guys, today, maybe not today, but we're running down to the last couple days for the Wrenchworks sale. For 20% off. I believe we still do have a couple hats. Every order over 50 bucks before shipping gets a free hat, but we're sending those out. Allie's working on them, but we're going to continue to kind of torch some stuff off here and work up top and just keep moving. All right, go ahead and get the batteries out of here. Got our nice battery hold down. Not holding down jack crap. And then, you know, this one's strictly spare. Look at that, already got one removed. Might as well grab our new best friend. I forgot that I don't have a long sleeve shirt on, so I'm gonna have to go change so I don't catch on fire. And hopefully we can keep our limbs all in one shape today. That would be nice.
Don't do it, you're on fire.
I'm on fire! Okay. It's all right, you're not on fire! I knew it, you're lying!
Oh, shit.
What do you want me to do? I don't know. What do you want me to do?
All right, we have a problem. All right, guys. Well, that did not go anywhere near as planned. And at this point, I really have no idea exactly what happened. Obviously, that's transmission fluid. So it started leaking transmission fluid from somewhere. I have no idea. Maybe I'll be able to see a little bit better on the video, but I guess we'll put the first gen back on the list of things to fix and redo. For some reason, I'm not really sure. This thing has always been a burnout monster, and for some reason, this back tire wasn't spinning. Like, it starts spinning and then it doesn't, but it's got a welded diff, so that's kind of odd. So I guess we'll have to tear back into the old girl, figure out what exactly is going on. So stay tuned. Things you do for the stay-at-home burnout challenge. Al, tell us exactly what you were doing over here.
I was being so good.
No, the hand motions.
Filming. I was like this.
usually when Allie does that just means like keep going. Like, that doesn't mean like actually something's terribly bad. Like, that just means like she's getting a little worried, so just keep going, you know? Like,
what was I supposed to do? To keep filming.
Keep filming, right? Like, no, life of a YouTube. Don't, whatever you do, don't stop filming. Truck's on fire, don't stop filming. But all right, well, as we let this cool down, upon further review of my investigation, I have found the source of the problem. The dipstick came out of the dipstick tube, fluid came pushing out of there and shot right into the back of the exhaust housing, which obviously that is instant fire, and that is the reason why we have transmission fluid coming out of the front of the truck. Obviously all the transmission lines are ran in the back. There's nothing even up here, but if it comes out of the dipstick tube, that's another story. So that is exactly what happened. Why that happened, I am not entirely sure. I will admit the truck was not like completely warmed up. I did warm it up a little bit, but it wasn't completely warm. I'm not really sure if that would have anything to do with it or not, but either way, we'll take a look at it. We'll get it figured out. But I want to just update you guys on the Peterbilt. That's what we were primarily working on up until we decided to do this burnout challenge. So what we've gotten accomplished today is basically cleaned the rest of the frame up on both sides, got the battery box off, all of the other air tanks. This one air tank over here was actually only used as an auxiliary, like, additional tank. It wasn't actually tied into anything except for that other tank over there. Now, one of you guys said it, I know Mark has told me, this truck, seeing that it is a Eaton auto shift nonsense, it requires air to shift those solenoids, so quite possibly extra air for all of that stuff, especially because the transmission's using air every time it shifts. On top of that, we are climbing up here, and what we've been doing is we've been cutting all of the hooks off the top of this support up here. So talked to a couple different guys about what to do with this boot ring and this top. What we're going to end up doing is ordering a completely new boot ring. We're gonna undo the entire thing. It's really just the correct way to do it. Undo the entire boot ring, change this front support, which is hucked all in here, and then we already took off the upper top roof bar supports. So those three pieces just add a little bit more work, obviously, but it is technically the correct way to swap to a flat top. So that is the game plan. We need to order all that stuff, obviously, so we're going to be waiting on a little bit for that. I'm not going to undo the back boot ring until we're kind of at that point, but I wanted to just try and get a head start on that, just keep going on this project. But yeah. Fired up the first gen after we let it cool down quite a bit. Fired right up, moves under its own power. I'm not really sure how much damage we actually have. We'll go into that. I'm not really gonna spend a whole lot of time on it now, but one key thing is the fact that my transmission dipstick was actually pointed right at the exhaust housing on that turbo. Should have known better in cases like this. That is a definite lesson learned there. You can't always say it's going to be good. It obviously hasn't been a problem, but you always got to think worst case scenario, stuff like that. You don't want to take lightly. You don't want to lose your truck over something that's stupid. So we're going to be changing that to a dipstick that I can, like a flexible dipstick or something that I can get that out of the way of that. Obviously, the more turbos and fun you have over in that corner, the harder it gets to kind of place some of that stuff. But anyway, moves under its own power. I'm not sure if there's a rear end issue or not. We'll kind of do a whole separate video if there's any carnage. We're going to tear some of that turbo stuff down. Some oil lines are really singed up good on that. But key thing is everybody's safe, everybody's happy, the truck is still here. We can live on another day. But anyway, we did actually spend just a little bit more time at the end here, kind of cooling off, gathering my thoughts here. We're losing all of our light here, but we did actually get the top piece, as you may or may not be able to see, this support right here where the radio is. We went ahead and completely removed that from the Peterbilt, got all the hooks out of there. Those are actually like real small hooks. And like I said, this has been changed once before. This truck was not spec'd like this. This has already been changed once. Originally, I believe this was a flat top truck, but this is out, and I'm not really going to probably mess with the ring until I get the new one. I don't want to completely remove all of the structure on this thing until I'm ready to put that new one back in. So we're moving along. Progress is being made, and that's all you can ask for. So hopefully you guys are staying safe and everyone's good, happy, healthy. Hit the like button before you leave. Subscribe before... I can't talk. I can't talk. Hit the like button before you leave. Subscribe if you have not already. I'll see you guys tomorrow. See ya.